Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, I am reading for May 12th through the 18th. I want to remind you that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, this is the overview. This tells you kind of what's going on, tells you what cards I'm going to be using also. Now, and I will do a general reading for what the heck is going on in the world. Now, remember that these are, like I said, general readings. I am an intuitive channeler. I opened myself to God, Source, Holy Spirit, Jesus, and ask whatever needs to come through just comes through. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. And that is Reiki and Karuna Kai Reiki energy also. So now, what cards am I going to be using? I am going to be using for the main readings, for the ones that are coming up, my Radley Valentine, my Archangel Tarot cards, and my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also use Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, written by, here we go, come on, Frances Monroe, and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo, my Emily Anderson crystal deck, and oops, that's not my Emily Anderson crystal deck, but I will be using that deck for you. Also too, I've pulled this card out, or this box out. I really don't use this that often. In fact, I haven't opened it for a very, very long time. Angel Blessings, Cards of Sacred Guidance and Inspiration, Kimberly Maroney. So we will be using this. We'll be pulling a card, and kind of maybe this is going to this will maybe tell us a little bit more about, you know, maybe an angel that's watching over us at this time, or an angel for us to learn a little bit more about. And there is my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Okay, so for this reading, I will be using, again, Radley Valentine, my, what do we call this one? My Angel Wisdom Tarot. I really like this for the general, and also our Fairy Tarot cards. Again, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. So let's see what we've got going on here. I am a Reiki 3 master teacher, and in what we know as the regular Reiki, but also in the Karuna Kai. And I've done a lot of other types of Reiki trainings and been attuned to a lot of different Reiki systems. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? Now, I'm going to go into that website that I like, and it is, I'm going to get into my stuff here. It is the-astrologer.net. It's for this month. We are in Taurus season right now. On the 20th, we will be going into Gemini season. So there was some stuff that I thought was extremely interesting as I was preparing for this, and I was, doing what I do. The song, the music, I should say the music. It's classical music. I'm not necessarily, I like all types of music, but you know how songs and music gets in my brain, singular. Many brain cells, I hope, but one brain. Anyway, the song or the music, Bolero, came. And it was just very intense, very interesting to me. I had to listen to it, so I did look it up on YouTube. And basically the music is very steady, 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 steady. And the drummer is like phenomenal. I mean, whoever does the drumming on any of these, versions, it's phenomenal. Very steady, steady, steady. But towards the end, it starts to get louder, more intense. Still steady, 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 but more intense, more intense. What does it all mean? I don't know, except that there's a lot of steady, 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 more intense, more intense, more intense, until the crescendo, the climax, until it was just a very, like, this is what's happening. So what that means, I don't know, except that I know that when songs or music comes into my brain, I need to share it. So May 13th, we have the sun in Taurus conjuncting with Uranus at 23 degrees. So we have the 2 is crossroads choices, 3 again, celebration, creation, power of 3. Again, we have a 13 here. So 1 is a new beginning, 10 transition. So we have this 13 where we have the sun conjuncting with Uranus. Uranus is You know, expect the unexpected. It has been in Taurus for quite a while. It will continue in Taurus for at least another year before it goes into Gemini. So there's some interesting expect the unexpected in the earth energies in itself. So there could be some changes, money, job, career, or there could be some, you know, there could be some revelations about this. Now Venus is 17 degrees. Again, that's on the 13th. 17 in the tarot card is the star. Make a wish. There is always hope. Venus likes to be in Taurus. Taurus and Libra are its main, you know, main homes. It is sextiling, so there is a connection, but it's a looser connection with Saturn. Saturn is 17 degrees also. Saturn has been in Pisces. It'll be in Pisces for a little bit more so too. So again, we have the star card. There is hope energy around with this. Now the 13th in itself kind of connects with the death card or the transformation card, meaning something is changing. Something ends in order for something to begin. Now we do have the 13th in the month every month, so you know it is one of those things might be shifting, things might be changing, but have hope. You might be coming to a crossroad, but it will work its way through. Now Saturn is rules. Basically, you know, do as I say. Also too, Saturn is also with karma being resolved, you know, karma being brought to the surface. Pisces, water. Pisces are the two fish. One goes to the air, one goes down. Sometimes we have to see that darker side in order to then know and go towards the light. Now remember, darkness is basically the absence of light. So, you know, while we may have to be in there for a little bit of time, we need to always be searching, or we need to always be working towards the light. Mercury, basically the planet of information, of technology, is entering into Taurus. So, you know, again, home, job, career type of thing, Mercury. So there could be some interesting stuff with Mercury right now. You know, maybe making some changes or hearing some news about home, about just whatever's going on right now in your life. Venus, number 2, okay, crossroads again in Taurus, is squaring now. Squaring is where it is like putting the pressure. It's the charcoal that becomes the diamond. It's the, you know, little piece of sand in the oyster that becomes the pearl. So there's a little bit of the rough time going on. There should be some rough energy again, but it's on the 17th, again, hope. So it may feel very rough with the relationships. And Pluto is, again, the god of the underworld, transformation, has a lot of Scorpio energy, but it's in Aquarius right now. It is retro right now. And, you know, there's a lot of revolutionary energy with Pluto in Aquarius. So relationships, you know, while we might be having some interesting information being revealed with Mercury, the information, especially then we look at 18th, Venus conjuncting, partnering with Uranus now, there could be a lot of upheaval in relationships. Now, relationships, it could be personal relationships, but I'm also going to say it could be finding out that people or things or whatever that we've trusted is no longer trustworthy. How's that? Okay, so this is all very, very interesting this time. I go with Bolero, you know, just kind of like I said, it starts off very rhythmic and it stays that. You know, watch it. It's very rhythm, the drummer, oh my gosh. And then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until, you know, the cymbals are playing. It's just a very big energy at that time. So let's go over here because we are then going towards the 20th. And like I said, on the 20th, I think it's 9 a.m. Eastern time, Gemini season begins. So I hope that makes some sense to you. It's just, we always live in interesting time. I just keep going back to the song. The song is just so big. It was just so big, and, you know, just steady, carry on, getting more intense. The intensity, you know, the intensity increases. Okay, let's see what we have here. I hope that makes sense or resonates to someone out there. Let me know. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say? What's going on in the world? What do we need to know about the world? What words, what message is there about the world? Okay, we have a 4 of Earth popping out onto my lap. 4 is stability, organization, leadership. Earth again is our Capricorn. It's our Taurus. It's also our Virgo, money, job, and career. This is the one that I'm always telling people to watch their bank accounts, because there is, it is a reciprocity. It is, what are we giving? What are we receiving? It can also be about your energies in itself. But I always tell you to watch your bank account a little bit here, because there's these things that, I don't know. It's just watch your bank account. Let's put it that way. Okay. So the thing is about, this talks about, trying to create a balance between what you give out and what you receive. Again, that could be through your money. That could be through your energies itself. It could be through your time. Okay. But it is a tangible energy. And it's like, what do you give? Are you holding back? Are you holding back so much that that you're almost creating a problem for yourself with your finances? There's some people that, and I don't know why I'm going down this road. And again, no financial advice, but there's people that will pay minimum on all cards, and then interest keeps growing, instead of maybe taking one in particular and saying, okay, I'll pay minimum on these, but this is the one I'm going to pay off. And then you work to do the same with it going, to the next one. When that one's paid off, you take the next one, you put the money there, and then it just cycles. So I don't know who needs that or why that's even coming to me, but it's something that with money management, I'm not saying that I've got great money management, so don't use me as an example. But I know that it's something that people do. It does help people in their money situation. So I'm getting kind of a money situation with the 4 of Earth, and kind of like just watch the money. Watch the money, okay? So I should put my glasses on. That does help me see. Managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So it's kind of either or. There's no gray in between. There's no, it's this way or it's that way. But again, I get a watch the money, follow the money. Here we go. The Chariot. So now, also too, this is connected with this is connected with 15, the Devil card, ego. It's basically facing your fears, and the archangel associated with the major arcana, 15, is Michael, the protector, the warrior. Now we get the Chariot. The Chariot is one of the cards that I always say things will work out well, but things are going to start happening very, very quickly. Okay. This is the one where I say, look at the guy. He doesn't have the reins. He doesn't have anything. He's not holding on to anything. He's just trusting in God, trusting in the way the unicorns are running, trusting that things will work its way through. Again, this is the one where I say, give the wheel to Jesus, hands off the wheel. Things are happening. Things are shifting. There is major change coming, but it does have a very good outcome. It's just getting through. Okay. So we have rewards that come from hard work. So that's wonderful. Successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So we have Metatron believed to have been Enoch before the flood, talked with God, transfixed into the heavens. Many said with a chariot. Well, and I know Elijah was with the chariot. We have a 7. 7 is the divine umbrella, the divine protection. Let's see what we have here. 5. We have a 5, which is all about change. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Very spiritual energy here. Now it's interesting too because we have new moons through this. So this could be happening through a new moon, period, which we are in the new moon. Because what is today? Today is the 6th, and what did I say? 7th, 8th is the new moon. So as we go through this new moon, things will be shifting. Now this card is always, there's always change. And this is always about things happen for a reason. Wait it out. Get through it. Now the thing about the 5 of water is more a case of, but why? Why did it have to happen this way? It's not necessarily a, it's like, this isn't what I wanted. However, things are going to shift. Things are going to shift through, and there is an open door there. There is another present. There is another, another way for you. Okay. So this talks about, so you can see the hands. He is looking at, if you can see this, he has the three cups that are, that are fallen. Now he's got a river, or he's got a stream that is moving forward, but he's got these. These are all fallen. These are spilled. But yet there is two people or 2 divine angels, we don't know, behind him with more, okay? So, maybe what was in these cups wasn't good. Maybe this has a lot of transformational energy too. So, and you can see we have Shamuel here. And we have 16, which is a connection with the tower. So, sometimes that tower has to come down. Sometimes if it's not built on a good foundation, it needs to come down so a new and better foundation, a stronger foundation can be built. So focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. Okay. So it's an interesting time. Again, I said, follow the money, watch the money. There's going to be a shift, something changing. Give it to God, give it to Jesus, take the wheel. Faith, trust, and at the same time, the outcome may not be what we all want to be. We want warm, fuzzy. We want something a little bit happier, but things are doing this for the better. So wait it out. Okay. The world needs to wait it out. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. Oops. 2 cards popping. Now we have again. Okay. Don't know why that has a little bit of a thing. Okay. So we have the 4 of autumn, and the 4 of autumn is the 4 of earth. Okay. Same card. So there is validation. Let's see what we have here. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Something going on with the money. Something going on with the money. It's going to happen very quick. We may not like the outcome, but it will work for our favor. Okay? This one is reversed. Remember, reversed is also about, has a little more meaning. Ace of Autumn is a 1. 1 is a new beginning, new choice, new direction. Autumn, again, is that earth energy. This is that even though things are happening, this is where I was saying it will work out for the better. This is a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So even though it may seem, don't hold on to the negative, okay? Stop focusing on the negative. Remember, sometimes you've got to clear everything out in order for something to be born, something to be new, something to be created, okay? So it was just very interesting with this. Oh, I want to thank Missy and Amy. They sent me some oracle cards. I have not opened it because I want to do a reveal. So I watch for that. That will be coming sometime this week. I will be doing a reveal. And let's see, is there anything else I want to say? Oh, just looking at all my cards. Nope. I want to, just always remember to do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. Also and shout out to Holly, who let me read and do Reiki for her. So thank you. Anyway, again, all of that stuff down there, whether you're on YouTube or on Rumble, most important part, and how we always end this, most important part, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.